Hi guys, welcome back to another Plan with Karina. Today I am planning my memory planning in my Tilly Journal 7x9, and I will be using this gentle reader kit from Fantasy Design Stores. I'm a massive Bridgerton fan, so I'm really excited to use this kit. I love Janine's kits anyway, just for the bright pops of colours. So yeah, let's get into planning. I'm just going to do a voiceover as usual, as I like to sit in quiet. Well, not quiet, I like to either listen to songs or watch something whilst I'm planning. So here we go. So first of all, I'm just laying down the washi strips at the bottom of the page. I love the purples in this colour, such a Bridgerton colour. Very excited for the new season, whenever that appears. Then I go and lay down the day headers. I'm just speeding through this bit because if you've watched my videos a couple of times, you know I tend to do the same things. I'm a creature of habit when it comes to my layouts. I have the glitter strips at the top and bottom of each column, and I like to colour coordinate as much as possible. And then I go in and lay down the full boxes. There's never a pattern to these. I just place them where I feel comfortable. You can see that I ripped the sticker a little bit on the Tuesday full box. But I managed to get it roughly in line, and then I stuck down the weekend banner along the washi strip. Okay, and then we move into the sidebar again. I tend to do the same thing in the sidebar. I always put a weekly box down, and I put a memory or a fun thing or something that stood out from that day in this section. I go back and add that in later. Up, I add in my trackers, and this is normally just what I'm reading or audiobooks that I'm listening to at the time. So then moving into the week, first of all, I did it slightly different in that this week I laid down my work days first. I normally do it day by day, but I did the week in full. So my usual working pattern is I work Monday, Tuesday and Sundays. I added the script stickers for Monday and Sunday. However, I was actually off sick for Tuesday as I'd been ill on the Monday. So I actually added in sick day rather than work for this bit. Okay, so next up on Monday, I bought some bracelets from the Paper Lobster. Colette's niece was selling some bracelets she'd made herself, so I thought I'd give my business to a little entrepreneur, and I've bought some of those, and they are really cute. You might have seen them on my Instagram stories. Next up was Casual Voice Note Monday. If you haven't watched Beth Plan's video, you will be like, what on earth is this? It's something that me and Beth started, and all it is that on a Monday we happen to send each other a voice note singing. We've started it just before Christmas, and I've never marked it down, but I absolutely love it. Love Casual Voice Note Monday. It's usually a Taylor Swift song or something Disney related. I think we had Hannah Montana this week. Yeah. So I also put down a box talking about that I felt sick at work, as I said previously. Um, I'm leaving a lot of white space in this kit because I didn't do much because I wasn't well this week, and therefore there's a deco sheet that goes with this kit, so I wanted to use that space up. On Tuesday, I put down that we received a very, very late christening card from my good friend Joe with some christening money for Millie. It was actually nearly 2 years late. Oh no, a year and a half late, I think. And it was quite funny that we'd got that, so I wanted to pop that in. I also did some bujo work in the evening. I slept most of the day up until maybe about 3 o'clock. And then I kind of stayed in my hole for that. Then we had on Wednesday, I was due to have my car pickup. If you see my setup video, you'll know that it was cancelled, which was frustrating. I went to town with my little sister for the day, so I wanted to pop that in. I did some sketching in the evening and a bit more bujo work to get my planners ready. I know we're into the new year and I should have been pre-ready, but I love decorating them so much that I just take my time with them. So on Thursday, I really needed to clean my car. I've been putting it off for ages. I just needed to give it a hoover and a wipe down, and I finally did because the weather was okay, which made me get up and do some actual housework as well. Um, I then got some Happy Mail from Paper Lobster. It wasn't the bracelets, but it was some of her new die cuts. You might have seen them, the positive pens and inks with beautiful hollow foils. So I picked up some of those. I've then put down a sticker that says solar system. This was for Rory's bedroom. I was doing housework. I got a bit sidetracked with a side quest. Rory was given a solar system to hang on his, it's a glow in the dark solar system to hang on his ceiling, and he's been asking since Christmas for it to go up, and I finally got around to doing it. Then Rory told me when he got home from school that he had um a he'd he had to give a speech the next day, and it had to be about 2 minutes long, and he wanted to talk about his favorite hobby at that time. It's not his favorite hobby now as I'm recording this, but it was chess. He also had been badgering me to learn how to play chess with him so that I could play a game. I did a very quick ChatGPT breakdown of how to play chess, and I did have a game. He did win. He was very proud. On Friday, I met my friend Molly for coffee at a local coffee shop. She's got a little boy and girl who are in the same nursery as my little girl, and I used to work with Molly, so it was nice to meet up with another mum. Then I put down a don't forget sticker. I'd agreed to hoover my little sister's car. I have a habit of agreeing things for my sisters and then forgetting I said I'd do them. So pop that down. I did some research, and the research is linked to my secret appointment that I had that I will be telling you about. I believe it's the week after this. It's in the next plan with me, basically. I then filmed my January setup, which the video has now been released, so you should be able to go back and watch that if you'd like to. And the kids were at sleepovers at their grandparents'. My little girl was with my parents, and my son was with my mother-in-law. Then on Saturday, I'd agreed to take Rory, my little boy, and his friend to see Sonic 3. As they had been struggling at school recently, but they'd had a really good week this week. And then after coming back from the cinema, for so long, people have been saying, you need to watch The Traitors. So I did. And I binge watched like most of season 3. I've never watched season 1 and 2, but I'm glad I did. Then I put down this reading sticker. I am still doing really well with my reading, so that was good to get down on there. Then on Sunday after work, I caught up with the rest of the Traitors. I then had to sort out my books because we were selling our big bookcase that's in my son's room full of my books. I had to condense them down. I know, blasphemy, but I managed to do it to the books that mean most to me, which obviously would be Harry Potter, the Empyrean books with Fourth Wing and that stuff. And I did my reading. I was taking part in the January Storygraph January 2025 challenge, so I managed to get that sorted. I then did some bougie work. I went back as there was a gap on Saturday, um, and I hand wrote because I didn't actually have any script here, a little kind of list. It was just two things that I'd been avoiding. Well, one thing I'd been avoiding, and then something that I needed that I got done, which was sort my emails out and hoover the house. I then went and added really only a couple of doodle stickers in this kit. I added the television to watching the traitors. I added um the spray bottle to the housework on Thursday, the cleaning the car on Thursday. I didn't have another one, otherwise I would have put that next to my sister's car as well. I then added, what did I add next? I added, I believe, a reading sticker. Yes, on to Sundays. Only because I have one, otherwise I would have put it on every day that I did do reading. Or that I marked that I did reading. And then I think I add a credit card just because I was buying something to my buying bracelets at Paper Lobster. So next I just go in and add in some deco from the deco sheet to fill in those white gaps. There's no intentional placement to any of these. It's just to fill in the white gaps. Didn't use all the sheet as some of them were a bit larger than I had space for. So then I went and added in my favourite memories or things I'd accomplished that week. Monday was, because it was a crappy day, I just put down shopping. Spending my money is always a good thing. So shopping with the Paper Lobster was a nice memory. Tuesday, because I wasn't well at all, I put down sleeping because I didn't sleep most of the day, so it was just nice. And then Wednesday was town with my little sister. Thursday was the really nice memory of getting to play chess with Rory. It meant a lot to him, so that was a nice kind of joint memory for us both. Friday, I put down my coffee date with my friend, and then Saturday, I put down the cinema with the boys, and then Sunday, I had done a lot in the second half of the week, and even though I was feeling marginally better, I still felt pretty rubbish. So it was nice to have just a chill day doing things that made me happy, a bit of self-care. So it was a nice chill day. I don't mark it in here, but I did go back and add it later. My reading for the week was Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which I loved, Murder at the Bookstore, which was the Peaches and Pages January book, and then Iron Flame as part of my reread. So there you have it. There is my week from the 6th to the 12th of January using the Fantasy Designs Gentle Reader Kit. I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. See you next time. Bye.